Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to continue with our Strat-O-Matic Card&Dice 1983 one-and-done tournament, and we have the California Angels taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Our first game in round 2. We had our 2 round 1 play-in games, so we've dwindled it down to the first bracket of 16. As the round 1 winners advance to round 2 and help complete the first bracket of 16. The top 8 teams have a bye until round 3, and that will be the second bracket of 16 as we move to our 1983 tournament championship. Teams 9 through 14 and the 2 first round winners make up the first bracket in round 2. So once again, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates and the California Angels facing off. The Pirates are the home team. Tribes fans here at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. So the Angels are the 14 seed in the first bracket. Again, we're doing it a little FA Cup style. The top 8 teams don't come into play until the third bracket. Remember that. And they were 70-92, taking on the 3 seed in the first bracket of round 2, the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are 84-78, and actually have a pretty good pitching team and a pretty good hitting team. There's a designated hitter in all these games for this whole tournament. On the mound for the Angels is Geoff Zahn. Geoff Zahn, for the Angels in 1983, was 9-11 with a 3.33 earned run average. He struck out 81, walked 51, gave up 22 home runs. He'll be opposed by the Pittsburgh Pirates, John Candelaria, 15-8 with a 3.23. The Candyman struck out 157, walked 45, and gave up 15 gopher balls. For the visiting Angels, let's give you their starting lineup. In right field, leading off is Juan Beniquez, 305 with 3 homers, no triples, and 15 doubles. Batting second, playing first base is Rod Carew, 339, 2 homers, 2 triples, and 24 doubles. Batting third at second base, Bobby Grich, the Grich that stole Christmas, in the words of our good friend Baseball Demos. 292, 16 home runs, no triples, 17 doubles. Freddie Lynn, the former Boston Red Sox, in center field. He'll be the cleanup hitter. 272, 22 homers, 3 triples, and 20 doubles. Doug DeCente mans the hot corner for the Angels. He'll bat fifth. 281, 18 homers, 3 triples, and 19 doubles. This is not a bad hitting team. Brian Downing, former Chicago White Sox, 246, 19 homers, 1 triple, 15 doubles. He will be in left field. Reggie Jackson is a designated hitter. Not really a good year for Reggie. 194, 14 homers, 1 triple, and 14 doubles. Bob Boone will do the catching, and he'll bat eighth. 256, 9 homers, no triples, 18 doubles. And batting ninth at shortstop, Tim Foley, the former Pirate. He was on the Pirate World Series team of 1979, now with the Angels. 252, 2 homers, no triples, and 10 doubles. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, leading things off will be Lee Lacy. Lacy will be in left field, 302 average, 4 homers, 3 triples, 12 doubles. Excellent base stealer. He's a double-A. Batting second, the second baseman, Johnny Ray. Good old Johnny Ray. 283, 5 home runs, 7 triples, and 38 doubles. Max Cornelius is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Bill Madlock will be at third, and he'll bat third. 323, 12 homers, no triples, 21 doubles. Mike Easler, the hit dog, is the designated hitter. He'll bat fourth, 307, 10 homers, 2 triples, and 17 doubles. Followed by the catcher batting fifth, Tony Pena, outstanding defensive catcher. He batted 301, 15 home runs, 3 triples, and 22 doubles. This team can smack the ball around. Dave Parker is in right, the Cobra. 279, 12 homers, 4 triples, and 29 doubles. You won't see Willie Pop Stargell anymore at first. What you'll see is Jason Thompson, former Tiger, 259, 18 homers, 1 triple, and 20 doubles. And he'll bat 7th. Batting 8th, son of Yogi Berra, Dale Berra. He's at short. 251, 10 homers, 1 triple, 25 doubles. Batting 9th, patrolling center field, is Marvell Wynn. 243, 7 homers, 2 triples, and 16 doubles. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. All right, let's start rolling some dice. The winner stays in. The loser, well, you're done. Close out of this. So here comes Juan Beniquez to face John Candelaria. Beniquez is a right-handed batter. Candelaria is a left-handed pitcher. Candelaria looks in, nods his head. Here's the pitch. He deals Beniquez a 2-5, 2-5, and a 20, and that's a single. A sharply hit ball to center. A 1-5 would have been a double. That's a single. So Juan Beniquez singles, and the Angels get things started off right. Beniquez sees Steeler. They'll hold him on. Tony Pena, an excellent arm, -3. So does Bob Boone, and they both have 1-7 for throwing errors, though. Here's Rod Carew to face John Candelaria, the Candyman. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Rod Carew. A 1-6 to Rod Carew. 1-6 and a 10, and that's going to be a single. 1-6. Yep, a 1 would have been a triple. 2-20 is a single, so they're getting to Candelaria, and going first to third is Beniquez. Runners on the corners for the Angels of 83. No outs. They're jumping all over John Candelaria. And here comes Bobby Grich, power hitting second baseman. They'll hope for 2. They'll give up the run. Candelaria nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bobby Grich. 5-8. Right-handed batter. 5-8. Fly ball to center field. And that's going to be deep enough. Scoring from third is Juan Beniquez. And again, I hate my headset. So Juan Beniquez scores on the fly ball on the 5-8 from a right-handed batter. 5-8, fly ball center field B. That's deep enough to score the run. Carew holds at first. Bobby Grich has a sac fly and an RBI. 1-0 Angels. So there's 1 out. Carew at first. No threat of stealing. They're not going to hold him on until there's 2 outs. And here comes Freddie Lynn, left-handed batting center fielder. Another lefty-lefty matchup for the Candyman. Can the Candyman can? Here's the pitch to Freddie Lynn. 1-6. Pick up some sticks. Ah, nuts. Reroll that. 12. My hand moved it. I don't know what it was. 1-6. 1-6. Swing and a miss. So Candelaria strikes out Freddie Lynn. 2 down. Carew will now be held on with 2 outs. So he'll go to 1-15 base run. Here's Doug DeCense, the third baseman, right-handed batter. Tony Pena sets the target. The pitch to Doug DeCense. That was a 4. Man, my hands are fumble fingers. That's a 2-9. Off the lefty. 2-9. Ground ball to third. And the inning is over, as up with it is Madlock. And he throws to Thompson. And the side is retired. But the Angels do get 1. After a half inning of play, 1-0 California. Due up for the Pirates, Lee Lacy, Johnny Ray, and Bill Madlock. Pirates trail by 1. And Geoff Zahn, a left-handed thrower on the mound for the Angels. The original Grognard's at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Check out his channel. Big update on his channel. I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil it for me. Here's Lee Lacy, right-handed batting. Left fielder. Geoff Zahn picks up the sign from Boone. Pitch homeward bound to Lacy. 4-9. Right-handed batter. 4-9. And a 14. That's a single. Past the dive of the second baseman, Bobby Grich. So here come the Pirates. Want to get that run back and more. Lacy, a double-A stealer. They're going to hold him on. So that's a -1. Boone's a -3. So that's -4 overall. That's 1 through 13. Johnny Ray is at the plate. Johnny Ray will lay down a bunt. They're looking for the bunt, so he'll go from an A bunter to a B bunter. We roll, and that's a 9. Oh, nuts. Man, I do not roll well on sacrifices, that's for sure. I just shouldn't do it anymore. I'm like the Red Sox in real life trying to bunt people over. So that's a 9. He goes from an A to a B as they were looking for the bunt. And a 9. Batter is thrown out by the third baseman. The runner does advance. So DeSensei thought about going to second, but took the sure out at first. Tying runs at second in Lee Lacy, so a sac bunt for Ray, 5-4. On the wheel play, Grich was covering first. Lacy's at second, 1 out for the Mad Dog, Bill Madlock. Chance to knock in Lacy, a very speedy runner. They'll keep him close. 1 through 17, the -1. 1 through 16. The pitch from Zahn to Matlock. 4-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed batter, 4-6-3. That is a double! And scoring from second is Lee Lacy. The Pirates have tied this game up at 1. 4-6, double, 1 through 13. We rolled a 3. Either way, even a single would have scored the run. So Matlock doubles. He ties the game up, and he's the go-ahead run at second. 1-1 ball game with 1 out. This Pirate team looks like they can hit a bit. Here comes the hit dog, Mike Easler. Would also play with the Red Sox and the Yankees. Lefty-lefty matchup. Zahn deals to the hit dog, Mike Easler, 1-8. Lefty-lefty, 1-8. Swing and a miss. Challenging him with the high fastball. Easler expanded the zone. There's 2 down. Matlock, D. Steeler, will be held on now. He'll only go +1 with 2 outs, 1 through 13. Here's the catcher, Tony Pena. Right-handed batter. Zahn picks up the sign from Bob Boone. He kicks and deals to Tony Pena. 5-7. 5-7. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Zahn strikes out 2, but the Pirates tie it up on the Matlock double. We're through 1, and the score's knotted at 1. Due up for the Angels, Downing, Jackson, and Bob Boone. I think this is going to be a really good game. I like this matchup a lot. I was looking forward to playing it all day at work. Due up for the Angels, as I stated, Downing, Jackson, and Boone. Brian Downing got some pop in that bat. John Candelaria back up on the bump for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Candelaria deals Downing a 4-4. Will it close the door? Right-handed batter, 4-4. Ground ball to second base. Defense check. Ray is a 2, and we rolled a 3. Let's flip the chart over. Second base, 2. 3. He's up with it. He'll throw to first. 1 down. Nice play by good old Johnny Ray. Scoring at home 4-3. Downing is retired. Reggie Jackson steps to the plate. All or nothing. He's got home runs and lots of strikeouts. He only batted 194. Lefty-lefty matchup, looking for that 2 column, and he needs a high roll. 1-1 game. Candelaria deals to Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, an aging Mr. October. That's a 6-5, lefty-lefty. 6-5, swing and a miss. Jackson goes for the fastball, outside and high. Candelaria picks up his second strikeout. 2 up, 2 down for the Angels. Now bring up the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone swings a right-handed stick. Here's the pitch from the Candyman. The Candyman can. 2-5. Left-handed pitcher, 2-5. Line shot! A step and a dive. What a catch by the Mad Dog, Bill Madlock, robbing Boone of extra bases. The side is retired. What a marvelous web gem. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-1, between the 83 Angels and the 82 Pirates. Winner advances. This is our first game in round 2. Due up for the Pirates, Parker, Thompson, and Dale Berra. Here's the Cobra, Dave Parker, left-handed batter. Geoff Zahn, the lefty, back up on the bump for the Angels. He kicks and fires to Parker. 4-7, lefty-lefty. 4-7, that's a single to right. Parker turned on that inside fastball. Go-ahead run at first, and Parker, C-stealer, he'll be held on, base running 1 through 16, -1, 1 through 15. Here comes Jason Thompson, power-hitting first baseman, took over for Willie Stargell. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Thompson. Zahn fires in a 1-4. 1-4, and that's a single to right. Single to right. Parker 1 through 15. The right fielder for the Angels is Beniquez, -1. They'll hold Parker. 1 through 14. Yeah, first and second, no outs. So here come the Pirates, trying to take the lead for the first time. They tied it in the bottom of the first. 1-1 ball game. Parker at second, Thompson at first. No outs for Dale Berra. Berra's a B bunter. If they would move in, if he bunts, if we choose to bunt, I would say they would be playing for it. So he'll be a C bunter. But we're going to let him swing away. Berra has a little pop in that bat. Son of Yogi. Let's see if he can do his father proud. Here's the pitch to Dale Berra. 2 on, no outs. 1-1 ball game. 2-9 to Berra. 2-9 and an 18. Line shot right at the shortstop. He struck it on the screws, but right at Tim Foley. Quickly getting back to their bases are Parker and Thompson. 1 away. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, the center fielder, Marvell Wynn. Marvell wants to help him try to win. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Parker will be held close at second, 1 through 15. The pitch to Marvell Wynn. Zahn tosses in a 3-7, lefty-lefty. 3-7, swing and a miss. That breaking pitch just fell off the table. That's 2 away. Oh, I'm going to watch it, OG. I'm going to watch it, my friend. I watch everything you do. I watched a little bit. I still got to go back to your friend's channel, the 2-hour special, Lock and Load. I watched about a little more than 10 minutes of that. And you were talking about an automatic battle check for like little side battles, the way I describe it. So that's good stuff too. You put that in the Discord, so I highly recommend people check that out also. So 2 outs, 2 on. Zahn 1 out away from pitching out of this jam. Remember, Parker and Thompson both singled. to start off the inning. Now here's Lee Lacy, singled and scored. Right-handed batter. Zahn takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Lacy. 5-4. Does it close the door? Right-handed batter. 5-4. He jammed him, popped up second base on the outfield grass. Calling for it is Bobby Grich. He makes the catch, and the Pirates squandered 2 singles to start off the inning. We go to the top of the third, knotted at 1. Due up for the Angels, Foley, then the top of the order, Beniquez and Rod Carew. Rod Carew, a big favorite of our good friend MP Fox. So here comes the Candyman, John Candelaria, back up on the bump, towing the rubber for the Pirates. Here's Tim Foley. The pitch to Foley, right-handed batting shortstop. 5-8. 5-8, fly ball to center field. Making the catch is Marvell Wynn, 1 away. Juan Beniquez singled and scored in his first plate appearance. Another right-handed batter. Candelaria rocks and fires to Beniquez. 5-12. 5-12, ground ball back to Candelaria. He gobbles it up and throws to first, 2 away. 1-3 if you're scoring at home. You should. It's good for the brain. So 2 outs, base is empty, and here's Rod Carew. Carew singled in his first plate appearance. Lefty-lefty matchup. Carew in that familiar crouch stance. Here's the pitch to Hot Rod Carew. Candelaria tosses in a 6-5. Lefty-lefty 6-5. Swing and a miss. That ball dropped off the table. Candelaria struck out his third. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-1. So the Angels go down 1-2-3. Due up for the Pirates, Johnny Ray, Bill Madlock, and Mike Easler. Ray had a sac bunt that helped lead to the Pirates tying the game, as Lacy advanced to second, scored on the Matlock double. Here's the pitch of the switch-hitting Johnny Ray, batting righty. Zahn fires in a 1-6. 1-6. Line shot right at the shortstop, Doug DeCense. Tim Foley. Doug DeCense is a third baseman. I apologize. So Ray lines out to Foley. Second time a Pirate has hit the ball in the screws to Foley. So 1 out. And here comes the Mad Dog, Bill Matlock. He doubled and knocked in a run. The pitch to Matlock. Zahn deals Matlock. 3-8. Left-handed pitcher. 3-8. That's a walk. So Matlock's on for the second time. This time via the walk. He's the go-ahead run. 1-12. D. Steeler. He will not be held on until 2 outs. And here comes Mike Easler. He was a strikeout victim. The windup and the pitch from Zahn to Easler. 1-9, lefty-lefty. 1-9, fly ball to right field. Going back and making the catch for the Angels is Juan Beniquez. Matlock retreats back to first, so there's 2 outs. Matlock will now go to a 1-13 base runner, -1 +2. And here's Tony Pena, the catcher. He too was a strikeout victim. Here's the pitch to Pena. Zahn fires in a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 6-3. Ground ball back to Zahn. Zahn is a 2 defender with an E22. So that's a 2-11 to the pitcher. And we have to flip this over. Oop, that would have sucked if that fell. Oh boy, that's gonna. All right, that'll be good enough for now. So he's a 2-11. We're gonna have to go to a fielding check. He is a 2E22. He rolled an 11. So let's find the 22, and that's an 11. He snares it, throws to first, and the side is retired. 8-12 is ground ball A. Would have been a double play ball, but they didn't need that. Side is retired. The walk doesn't hurt. We're through 3, knotted at 1. Go to the top of the 4th, 1-1 in our 83 tournament round 2, our 3rd game of the tournament. We had 2 round 1 games. Due up for the Angels, Gritch, Lynn, and Doug DeSense. Bobby Gritch, the second baseman, had a sac fly that scored Beniquez from third. Candelaria nods his head. Pena sets a target. The pitch to Bobby Gritch. 4s across the board. That's a 4-8. Right-handed batter. 4-8-9 single. 1 through 6 would have been a double. 7 through 20 is a single. So Bobby Gritch is 1 for 1 and has a ribby. Sac fly does not count as an official at-bat in his first at-bat. So Bobby Gritch, a D stealer, will not be held on until 2 outs. And here's Freddie Lynn, the center fielder. He was a strikeout victim of Candelaria. The pitch to Lynn. Candelaria fires in a 1-4. 1-4. That's a hard hit ball to second. That's going to be 4-6-3 double play. Ray to Berra to Thompson. 4-6-3. That erases Bobby Gritch from the base paths. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Doug DeSense, 1-1 ball game. DeSense grounded out to his counterpart, Bill Madlock, his first time up. Here's the pitch to Doug DeSense. Candelaria tosses up there. A 4-3. What will it be? We shall see. Right-handed batter. 4-3. Ground ball back to Candelaria. Candelaria is a... Wow, he's a 0. So it's a 2-15. 2-15-0. Error check. You know, I might have done the other error check wrong, but it's too late. I don't remember rolling the dice. I probably just looked at the dice. Oh, well, they caught a break there. All right, well, it's 2 through 12. He makes the play. It doesn't matter, right? 8. He's an E0. So Candelaria makes the play on the hard hit ball right back at him. We're through the top of the 4th. Still 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Due up for the Pirates, Parker, Thompson, and Berra. 1-1 ball game. Zahn, stamina is 7 innings, so when you start the 7th, you do the point of weakness check. Candelaria, only 6. So his point of weakness will be coming up in a bit. Here's Dave Parker. He singled his first time up. Here's the pitch from Zahn to Parker. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-9. 3-9. 3, that's a single past the dive of the second baseman, Bobby Gritch. Parker is 2 for 2. So Parker's at first. Here comes Thompson. Remember, Parker and Thompson led off the bottom of the second with back-to-back singles, but would go no farther. Here's Jason Thompson. Parker being held on at first. C stealer. Thompson digs in, ready to grip and rip. He awaits the offering. The pitch from Zahn, homeward bound. 2-10, lefty, 2-10, and there's a single. Another single. This is a single to left. Downing has a +2 arm. I think we're going to run on that, folks. They were holding him on, so that's -1, +2, so it's a +1. 1 through 17. Here's the throw from Downing to DeSense to try to get Parker. 1 through 17, he's safe, and it's a 7. So Parker goes first to third, gets a great read on that ball. First and third, no outs. 1-1 game, bottom of the 4th. Here's Dale Berra. He hit the ball on the screws, but he lined out to Tim Foley at short. Berra looking to at least send this ball deep. Angels will take the 2 outs and give up the run. Here's the pitch to Yogi's son Dale. 4-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed batter, 4-6, 12, and that is a gap shot to left center field. That is a double. Scoring from third quite easily is Parker. Going first to third is Thompson. They'll hold him up. And Dale Berra at second base claps his hands. A big smile on Yogi's face in the stands. And Berra picks up an RBI, and the Pirates go up 2-1. Still no outs. Second and third. Here's Marvell Wynn. Wynn struck out. Wynn, I'm hoping to strike him out here. Wynn needs to put the ball in play somewhere to score that run. 2-1. Here's the pitcher, Marvell Wynn from Geoff Zahn. Angels have some bullpen action now. 1-5. Lefty, 1-5. Fly ball deep enough to center. Going back, making the catch is Freddie Lynn, tagging up at third and scoring on the fly ball B is Thompson, and it's 3-1. So Marvell Wynn does his JOB. That's a sack to center and a ribby. Berra holds at second. 1 out. 3-1 Pirates. Top of the order, Lee Lacy. Lacy is 1 for 2. He singled and scored a run and popped out to second. Here's the pitch, homeward bound to Lee Lacy. Zahn deals Lacy 3-10. 3-10. Single! 2 stars! Racing around from second and scoring is Dale Berra. It's now 4-1. The Pirates just pouring it on here in the bottom of the fourth. And Lacy picks up a ribby. It's 4-1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think in 2 innings, if it's 6. Yep, 2 innings, point of weakness 6. 3-7 for runs given up. So Berra scores. Lacy's at first. And he's a double-A stealer. They're going to keep the pressure on. They'll hold him on. They're going to hold him on, so that's -1. Boone's a -3, so that's -4. 1 through 17, 1 through 13. There goes Lacy. Here's the throw by Boone, and that's a 4. That's a 4, so it's a possible error. Oh, no. 1 through 3, you check for an error. So he steals second. Pirates keeping the pressure on. They want to advance. The second bracket is 16 in round 3. That's a stolen base for Lacy. So 1 out. Lacy's in scoring position for good old Johnny Ray. On deck is Madlock. Boone goes out to have a word with Zahn, now back behind the plate. This could be it for Zahn. Here's the pitch to Johnny Ray. Good old Johnny Ray. 4-10. Right-handed batter. He's a switch hitter, so he's a righty. 4-10. Fly ball to center field. Lynn will make the catch. Bluffing but not going is Lacy at second. So there's 2 down. Lacy, again, double-A, so he's held on. He'll only go +1, 1 through 18. Here's Bill Matlock. Matlock 1 for 1. A double and a ribby and a walk. The pitch to the Mad Dog from Zahn. 3-8. 3-8. That's a walk. So Matlock walks again. First and second, 2 outs. Now bring up Mike Easler, who's 0 for 2, the hit dog. Mike Easler. He has struck out and flown out to Juan Beniquez in right. Lacy goes to a +1 with 2 outs, even though they're holding him on 1 through 18. The pitch to the hit dog, Mike Easler. Zahn in trouble here. 2-7. 2-7. Single to right. Easler picks up his first hit with 2 outs. 1 through 18. They're going to wave him around. Beniquez is a -1. Here's a throw to the plate, so it's going to be 1 through 17, and he is safe. 14. So Lacy scores. Easler picks up a ribby. Matlock held at second. And just like that, it's 5-1. With 2 outs. things have fallen apart quite quickly for Geoff Zahn and the California Angels. Now I'll bring up Tony Pena. Let's see if we can get him through this inning. Here's the pitch from Zahn to Pena. Pena is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out back to Zahn. 1-7, 1-7. 1-7, 11, single. Past the leap of Foley at short. 1 through 17 is a single, and 18 through a 20 would have been a line out to Foley, and that is a single. Are there any stars on that? 1-7. No, 1 star, so the bases are juiced. Matlock is held up at third. Eastler's now at second. And Pena's at first. And here comes Dave Parker, who is 2 for 2, even though it's a lefty-lefty matchup. And we've batted around, folks. So let's get this over here. Here's Parker. And that's going to be it for Geoff Zahn. Zahn was bludgeoned into a bloody submission. And with no tomorrow, I know Luis Sanchez was their closer. Do we go to John Curtis? I think we got to go to John Curtis here. He's a lefty. So they're going to go to John Curtis. Curtis, in relief, can throw 3 innings. As a starter, he can throw 5. They're going to go to John Curtis in this situation. Zahn is done. Geoff Zahn was not bueno. Down 5-1, responsible for every Pirate on the base paths, and there's 3 of them. So Geoff Zahn will be relieved by John Curtis. I do believe John Curtis did pitch for the Red Sox in the 70s. And the Giants. He's going to come in the game to face Dave Parker with 2 outs. 2 outs and the bases juiced. So Zahn went 3 2/3. He's in line for the loss. And the Angels are in line to be eliminated. So here's John Curtis, 1-2. With a 3.80 earned run average. He threw 90 innings. Walked more than he struck out. That's not good. 40-36 and 5 homers. Ouch. I probably should have brought someone else in. But I went with the ERA. All right. It's already 5-1. Here's the pitch from Curtis to Dave Parker. Will he go grand salami? Will he go bippity-boppity-boom? That's a 2-8 lefty-lefty. 2-8. Hard hit ball to short. Foley has it. He'll throw to Carew, and mercifully the side is retired, but the Pirates strike for 4, and that closes the door on Geoff Zahn, and Zahn, none too happy, disgusted with himself in the dugout, now heads to the clubhouse. We go to the top of the 5th, 5-1 Pirates. That'll make our good friend Strat-O-Matic Tabletop Delaware, our good friend Chris, very happy. He's a very big Pirates fan, along with his brother. So Curtis does his JOB, but it's probably a little too late. The Pirates did leave him loaded, though. Angels got to get their bats going against the Candyman, John Candelaria. It'll be Downing, Jackson, and Boone to face the Candyman. Brian Downing, left fielder, 0 for 1, grounded out to second. The pitch to Downing. 5-8. 5-8. Fly ball center field. Marvell Wynn goes back to his left, makes the catch, 1 away in the top of the 5th. Now I'm bring up Reginald Martinez-Jackson. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch to Reggie. Lefty-lefty matchup. That was a 2. That was a 2. My hand hit the stupid thing. My God, I have fumble fingers tonight. 5-5. Lefty. 5-5. Swing and a miss. Jackson goes down for the 2nd time via the K. 2 up, 2 down. Candelaria is now struck out 4. because the Candyman can tonight. And here's the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone was robbed of extra bases on a great play by Bill Matlock at third on a line shot. He awaits the Candelaria offering. Here's the pitch to Bob Boone. 3-8. 3-8. Fly ball to left. Going back at the track, making the catch is Lee Lacy, and 1-2-3 go the Angels. We go the bottom of the fifth, 5-1 Pirates. Curtis back up on the bump, in relief for a very ineffective Geoff Zahn, to say the least. He will face Thompson, Berra, and Wynn. Thompson, 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run scored. John Curtis is ready. The pitch homeward bound to Jason Thompson. 6-6, you get your kicks on Route 66. Lefty, lefty, 6-6. That's a walk. Thompson's on for the third time, this time via the walk. He will not be held on. He's a D bunter. Here's Dale Berra. Berra is 1 for 2. He could easily be 2 for 2. Lined out hard to Foley and then doubled in the go-ahead run in the bottom of the fourth. Made it 2-1. The Pirates would tack on 3 more. So they scored 4. It's 5-1 as we stand. No outs. Curtis hoping to throw a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Berra. Dale Berra, that is. 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 6-3. Ground ball to first. Possible double play. The first baseman is Rod Carew. His range is not good. That's a 4 for the first baseman. And we rolled a 5, so a 4-5. Flip the chart. First base, 4-5, and that's a double down the line. Past the dive of Carew. 2 stars, 4-5 is a double. Going first to third is Thompson. Pirates fans loving it. Remnants of terrible towels being waved around. And Berra picks up his second double. Thompson at third, Berra at second, no outs, infield is in. And here's Marvell Wynn. He struck out and had a sac fly for a ribby to center. Infield in, the pitch from Curtis to Marvell Wynn. 6-3, what will it be? We shall see. Lefty, lefty, 6-3. Ground ball to the pitcher. Pitcher's, his defense, it doesn't say, so he's a 2. And we rolled a 7. 2-7. Defense check. Curtis is a 16. Let's find the E16. We found it. We roll the dice. That's an 11. Infield in. That's a ground ball A. Ground ball A. Runner on third holds. Other runner, all right, so it's second and third. They get the batter out at first, and the runners hold. So a nice play by Curtis, but the hard hit ball back at him by Wynn. 1-3. 1 out. Still second and third. The infield's in again. Here's Lee Lacy. Curtis deals to Lacy, right-handed batting left fielder. 5-11. 5-11. Ground ball back to the pitcher. We rolled a 6, so 2-6 defense check. Again, he's an E16. We roll the dice, and he's going to make the play on this one too. E16. He snares it. No one advances. He throws to first, and Lacy's retired, so 2 hard hit balls slated to go up the middle, snared by John Curtis. Infield goes back to normal. Curtis 1 out away from pitching out of this jam. Second and third, 2 outs for the switch hitter Johnny Ray. Ray will continue to bat right-handed. Curtis is a left-hander, just like Zahn. Here's the pitch to good old Johnny Ray, trying to Smack 1 to knock in 2. That's a 3-9 to Johnny Ray. 3-9. Ground ball to short. Foley has it. Throws to Carew. And the side is retired. John Curtis has just given the Angels some hope. Second and third, no outs. The Pirates score none. We go to the top of the 6th, 5-1 Pittsburgh. So a good job by Curtis after the walk and the double. 2 hard hit balls right at him and a hard hit ball to Foley at short. And we go to the top of the 6th, still 5-1 Pirates. Due up for the Angels, Foley, the top of the order, Beniquez and Carew, and this is the 6th, so point of weakness check for Candelaria, who has been quite good. He's only given up 1 run, and that came in the top of the 1st. Foley flew out to center, and Marvell win. The pitch to Tim Foley, 1-10. 1-10. Popped up, shortstop. Making the catch at short is Berra. 1 down. Top of the order for Juan Beniquez. He's 1 for 2. He has singled, scored, and grounded to the pitcher. The pitch to Beniquez. The Candyman fires in a 6-5. Right-handed batter. 6-5. Fly ball to right. Going towards the line, making the catch is Parker. That's 2 away. So Candelaria's dealing. Here's Rod Carew. Carew has singled and struck out. 2 outs, base is empty. Candelaria, arms down to his chest. He rocks and fires to Carew. 4-10. Carew's a lefty. 4-10. And that is a 10. We're going to call it a 10. 4-10 and a 10. Home run if he has normal power. He does not have normal power. Carew has weak power. So that is a single. He would have been better off. Well, no, it would have been a homer. So that's a single. So Rod Carew singles. Keeps the inning alive. And again, point of weakness check. Here comes Bobby Grich, the second baseman. Knocked in the only run, sac fly to center, and has singled. So he's 1 for 1. Carew will not be held. 2 outs, he'll be held on. The pitch to Bobby Grich. Candelaria tosses in a 6-5. Right-handed batter. 6-5. And way out in front of it, skying it high to right field, is Grich. Camping and waiting is Parker. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. The 2-out single by Carew does no harm. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-1 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looking to advance in our 1-and-done 1983 tournament using my original Strat-O-Matic set. When I bought when I was a wee boy. Due up for the Pirates, Matlock, Easler, and Pena to face John Curtis. Again, Curtis good for 3 innings. And I forgot to mark these here. He's pitched an inning and a third. Though he struggled in his last inning, but he got out of it. So far, an inning and a third for Curtis. Here's Bill Matlock. Matlock 1 for 1, a double, a ribby, and 2 walks. Pitch homeward bound to Matlock. Curtis fires in a 3-8. 3-8, and he walks again. 3 walks. I think we've rolled that 3-8 for all those walks, too. So he walks again. Matlock's on first. Angels have bullpen action. And here's Mike Easler. Curtis hoping for a double play ball off the hit dog's bat. He is 1 for 3, struck out, flown out to right, singled with a ribby. Matlock not being held on. He's a D-stealer. The pitch to Mike Easler. 2-10. 2, 10 off the Eastler card. 2, 10, and a 7. When things go good, things go good. That's a line shot past the dive of Bobby Grich into right, 1 star. Advancing 90 feet and stopping is Matlock. And Eastler picks up his second, and he's now 2 for 4. So first and second, no outs. And here's Tony Pena. This could be the last batter for Curtis. Pena, the Pirates catcher, is 1 for 3. Singled, grounded out, and struck out. The pitch to Pena. Angels hoping for 2. 3-6. 3-6. Fly ball, center field B. Making the catch is Freddie Lynn. Runners retreat back to their base paths. So that's 1 down. First and second. And here comes the Cobra, Dave Parker. Parker singled twice, scored a run, and grounded to short. They'd love to get a hard hit ball to short now, 6-4-3. They would love that. Here's the pitch to Parker, lefty-lefty matchup. Curtis fires into the Cobra. 3-9. 3-9. Fly ball to right field. Going back in front of the track, making the catch is Beniquez. And Matlock will retreat back to second base. So 2 outs, 2 on, runners off on contact. Matlock will go to a +1, 1 through 13. And here comes Jason Thompson, the first baseman for the Pirates, is 2 for 2. He's walked, singled twice, and scored. Lefty-lefty matchup. Curtis nods his head. Boone sets the target. Pitch to Jason Thompson. 3-11. Lefty-lefty. 3-11. Fly ball to center. Freddie Lynn comes in a bit. Makes the catch. And the side is retired. So the first 2 batters reach. But once again, Curtis pitches his way out of it. He's now pitched 2 1/3 innings. So he can pitch 2 more batters in the next inning before we go to point of weakness check. That's the way I play it. I believe that is the correct way to play it, but it's the way I play it. We're through 6. 5-1 Pittsburgh. Pirates fans are quite happy around the world. Due up in the top of the 7th. For the Angels, Lynn, DeSensei, and Downing. Philip Reynolds is at the ballpark along with our good friend Sports Time Machine and RJL. Hope all is well. Check out those wonderful channels. How's the job, Philip? Here's Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn's 0 for 2. He struck out and banged into a 4-6-3 double play. Candelaria back up on the bump again. He only gave up in his point of weakness check to start in the 6th. He's given up 1 hit, so if he gives up a combination of 3 hits or walks, as long as they're unintentional, he will hit point of weakness. The pitch to Lynn from Candelaria. 1-6. Pick up some sticks on the 1-6. 1-6. Swing and a miss. The stick did not make contact. Freddie Lynn K's for the second time. The Candyman now has 5 strikeouts. Here's Doug DeSensei, the third baseman. He's 0 for 2. 2 groundouts. The pitch homeward bound to Doug DeSensei. Candelaria tosses up a 4-6. Right-handed batter, 4-6, and that's a walk. Pena framed the breaking pitch, but to no avail. DeSensei's on first. The Angels desperately need base runners. So that's 2 towards his point of weakness. Brian Downing, the left fielder, has grounded out to second and flown out to Marvell Wynn in center. Double play ball will end the inning. The pitch to Brian Downing from Candelaria. 2-9. 2-9. 2-9. That ball is hit to short. They'll get the force out at second. So that will go Berra to good old Johnny Ray. But going in hard to prevent the double play is DeSensei. But there's 2 outs. And Downing is on first on a fielder's choice. As that goes 6-4. He's out the fielder's choice. So there's 2 outs. Downing replaces DeSensei at first. Just a step down in the base running capability. With 2 outs, they'll hold him on, even though he's an E stealer. And he'll be 1 through 13. Here's Reginald Martinez Jackson. He struck out twice against the Candyman. The pitch to Reggie Jackson. If he goes yard, it's a 5-3 game. Angels fans are hoping, a wishing, a hoping, a praying, a wanting. Here's the pitch to Reginald Martinez Jackson. That's a 5-12. Lefty, lefty. 5-12. Slowly hit ball to first. Thompson has it. Races to the bag. Steps on it. And the side is retired. Jackson is 0 for 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-1 Pittsburgh. Looking to advance in our tournament. Due up for the Pirates, Dale Berra. Jason Thompson. Dale Berra, Marvell Wynn, and at the top of the order, Lee Lacy. Dale Berra lined out to short. He's had 2 doubles, scored a run, and has a ribby. Curtis back up on the bump. He's pitched an inning. He's pitched 2 1/3 innings. Can pitch to 2 batters this inning before point of weakness check. The pitch to Berra from Curtis. 1-5. 1-5. Ground ball to third. DeSensei throws to Carew. 1 away. Five to 3. If you're scoring at home. Here's Marvell Wynn. He struck out. Sac fly for a ribby to center. Then grounded out to the pitcher. The pitch to Marvell Wynn. Curtis deals Wynn 2-8. Lefty, lefty. 2-8. Ground ball to first. Up with it is Carew. Tosses to Curtis covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Now point of weakness check starts. Top of the order, Lee Lacy. Lacy has singled and scored. Popped out to second. Singled with a ribby. Stole a base and scored. And then grounded to the pitcher. 2 outs, no one on. The pitch to Lee Lacy. Right-handed batter. 5-3. What will it be? We shall see. 5-3. Ground ball back to Curtis. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Carew, and 1-2-3. Go the Pirates. So Curtis has had some shaky moments. That was his best inning, but no runs have scored. So he's done his job. We're through 7. 5-1 Pirates. Angels have to mount some sort of comeback or they are out of this tournament. We go to the top of the 8th. John Candelaria still on the bump. He's going to face Boone Foley. In the top of the order, Juan Beniquez. Bob Boone is 0 for 2. Was robbed of a double down the line on the great play by Madlock on the line shot. And then flew out to Lee Lacy and left. The cards are sticking. Here's the pitch from Candelaria to Boone. 1-4. Does it close the door on Bob Boone? 1-4. Line shot! And this time he strikes it on the screws, but right at Dale Berra. As he just shakes his head. 1 down. Tim Foley steps to the plate. Foley's 0 for 2. The pitch to Foley. Candelaria fires in a 6-8. Foley's a righty. 6-8. That's a single to right. Good job by Tim Foley. He singles to right. Was a little late on the fastball, but gets it into right field. Sinking line drive. He's now 1 for 3. So now he only walked 1 last inning. So that's 2. So again, a walker and a hit, or 2 walks or 2 hits, point of weakness. Pirates have some bullpen action. Here's Juan Beniquez. Beniquez, the right fielder, 1 for 3. Scored the only run on the sac fly by Bobby Grich in the first. Double play ball ends the inning. Foley will not be held on. He's a D-stealer. The pitch to Juan Beniquez. Candelaria trying to keep it low. 2-4. 2-4. Jammed him. Low pitch on the inside. He pops it sky high. Berra, outfield grass, waiting for the rain, and the ball makes the catch. 2 down. So there's 2 outs. Foley will now be held on. He'll only go 1 through 12. And here's Rod Carew. Carew is singled twice and struck out. The pitch to Hot Rod Carew from the Candyman. We'll call that a 6. 2-9 to Rod Carew. 2-9. Ground ball to Berra. He throws to Thompson, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-1 Pittsburgh. The Angels have 3 outs of life left in them. Candelaria looking for the complete game. The Candyman can, at least so far tonight. The Candyman can. John Curtis. Point of weakness check. Johnny Ray's a righty. Curtis going to stay in and pitch. We have the closer up. He's ready. Johnny Ray, the second baseman, has a sac bunt. And after that, he's 0 for 3. A line out to short, a fly out to center, a ground out to short. Curtis deals to good old Johnny Ray. 2-6. 2-6. There's a pop-up towards the second base bag. Converging is Foley and Grich. Foley calls for it, makes the catch. 1 down. So Curtis has done quite a good job. Here comes Bill Matlock. Here's the pitch to Matlock. 5-6. 5-6 to Matlock. 5-6. 18. That's a single. So Matlock singles. And Curtis, okay, he didn't give up any hits his last inning when we did start to go his point of weakness. So that's 1 hit. So Matlock's at first. Here's Mike Easler. Double play gets him out of the inning. The hit dog. No, so Matlock's now 2 for 2. A double, a ribby, a single, and 3 walks. Here's the pitch to Easler, who is 2 for 4. With a ribby. Struck out and also flown out to right. His 2 hits are singles. The pitch to the hit dog, Mike Easler, former Red Sox and Yankee. 6-7. 6-7. Lefty. 6-7. Line shot. A step and a dive by Bobby Grich. What a catch. There are 2 down. Grich popped up, thought about throwing to first, but Matlock quickly got back. Great play by Bobby Grich. So 2 outs. Matlock will be off on contact. He'll be held on, so it's only a +1. 1 through 13. Here's Tony Pena, the catcher. TP struck out, grounded out to the pitcher, singled, and flown out to center. The pitch to Pena from John Curtis. 1-10. 1-10. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. Curtis, he's done a great job out of the bullpen. It was a little shaky to start, but he's given up no runs. We're through 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Last call for alcohol at 2. You're through. And that's what the Angels feel like right now. And John Candelaria looking for the complete game. Let's go to our bullpen real quick. So John Curtis did his JOB. Kent Tekulve is ready, just in case. Curtis did his job for the Angels. The Pirates have yet to go to their bullpen, but Kent Tekulve is ready. He's a holdover from the 79 team, like John Candelaria and Dave Parker, Bill Madlock. I don't think Easler was on the 79 team. Berra, I can't remember. He might have been a reserve. Foley, who plays for the Angels, was on the 79 Pirates team. Lacey was on the Pirates team in 79. All right, so here's Bobby Grich, Freddie Lynn, and Doug DeCense to face John Candyman Candelaria. Here's the pitch to Bobby Grich, hoping that it's rich. 2-9 to Bobby Grich. 2-9, and he walks. He walks, and here comes the manager and Tony Pena to the mound. So Grich is on first. Kent Tekulve looks ready, and here comes Freddie Lynn. Candelaria says he still has it. He'll pitch to Freddie Lynn. Manager back to the dugout. Pena back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Freddie Lynn. Will it be a double play ball? He struck out Lynn twice, and Lynn's banged into a double play, 0 for 3. That is a 3-6 to Freddie Lynn. 3-6, swing and a miss! Lynn chases high and away. Freddie Lynn is struck out 3 times and banged into a double play. It's a day at the plate he will want to soon forget. Larry Harris is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Double play now ends it. Doug DeCense will face the Candyman. Tekulve ready. 5-1 Pirates, top of the 9th. The winner advances in our 1983 1-and-done tournament. Round 2, Game 3 of the tournament in total. The pitch to Doug DeCense from Candelaria. 1-7. 1-7. 1. Swing and a miss! On the breaking pitch. 2 outs. The fans in Pittsburgh are on their feet clapping. They sense they're going to advance to round 2 and the second bracket of 16 and face the upper echelon 8. And it's up to Brian Downing to hold off their joy at least for a moment. Brian Downing, the left fielder, 0 for 3. Grounded to second. Flown to center. Reached on a fielder's choice. Bobby Grich at first. He's playing behind Bobby Grich with 2 outs. Normally we'll hold on, but we'll say playing behind. So we'll go 1 through 14. I don't know if that really matters because there's not. I don't know if they're a ring of playing. I know on the PC game it matters. You know what? We're going to hold him on because I don't think it matters when you're rolling dice the way I'm playing. So he'll be 1 through 13. We take away one of his extra steps. Here's the pitch to Brian Downing to John Candelaria going for a complete game victory, 5-1. Here's the pitch. 3-9. 3-9. Line shot to center. Grich will go to second and hold. So Brian Downing does hold off the jubilant celebration at least for one more out. Candelaria hit last inning. A walk and a hit now. So if he gives up one more, he's at point of weakness. And here comes Reggie Jackson. He struck out Jackson twice. And Jackson grounded back to Candelaria. Bob Boone on deck. If we get to Boone, Kent Tekulve will be in. John Candelaria, one more opportunity for a complete game victory. To Reginald Martinez Jackson, pitch homeward bound. 3-7. Swing and a miss! And the ball game is over. Candelaria strikes out the side, does give up a walk and a single, but the Pirates are moving on up to round 3 on the east side. So the Pirates will advance. They will be one of the teams to face the upper echelon 8. Candelaria goes the distance. What a job by the Candyman. Pirates win 5-1. Candelaria gets the win. Geoff Zahn gets the loss. John Curtis came in, pitched shutout ball, was shaky his first 2 innings. So Zahn went 3 2/3. Curtis, as they only went 8 innings, because he didn't have to go to the bottom of the 9th, went 4 1/3 of shutout ball. But to no avail. Geoff Zahn is the loser. Candelaria went 9 innings. He's the winning pitcher. Player of the game, John Candelaria. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he got Freddie Lynn 3 times. And Jackson twice. DeSensei once. Actually got Reggie Jackson. I'm sorry, he got Reggie Jackson 3 times. Freddie Lynn 3 times. That's 6. I'm missing some. Oh, Carew once, 7. DeSensei once, 8. He struck out 8. 8. He struck out 8. So that's the player of the game. Complete game. 5-1 victory. John Candelaria struck out 8. Offensively, standouts. Lee Lacy had 2 hits and a ribby, scored twice, stole a base. Dale Berra, 2 doubles, knocked in a run, scored a run. Thompson was on base 3 out of 4 times, 2 singles, scored a run, walked. Matlock, 2 for 2, a ribby on a double. He had a single, he walked 3 times. So a total team effort here for the Pirates. They advance. Larry Harris says, loving the project you're doing, Al. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. And so the Pirates advance. Our next game, and this is a game that will interest me. I don't know how much it'll interest everybody else, but it's the Red Sox, who were stunk in 1983. Hey, those aren't the Cards. Where are they? It's the Red Sox and the Giants. So it's going to be Bruce Hurst versus Atley Hammaker, our next game, probably in a couple of days. I don't know, because the baseball playoffs are on, and even though the Red Sox aren't in, I'm really psyched to watch the baseball playoffs. So we will try to get this in. I don't want to do it on a Friday, because I want to watch the Yankees and Twins. Probably not. Maybe tomorrow during the first playoff game I can listen to it. Or after it, I don't know. But that's our next game. The 83 Giants against the 83 Red Sox, Yastrzemski's last year. And they stunk. So it'll be Hurst against Atley Hammaker. Hurst was 12-12 with a 4.09. And Atley Hammaker was 10-9 with a 2.25. So, what I did notice about 1983, most teams average about 4 runs a game, it looked like. You can look that up. I look in Baseball Reference. And the difference is some teams had better pitching than others. That's the difference. It looked like almost every team averaged around 4 runs if I read it correctly. So I'd like to thank Larry Harris, RJL. RJL says, just purchased Action PC Baseball and setting up my favorite season and team, the 86 New York Mets. Very cool. That brings back very painful memories, but very cool. Check out his channel. Also check out our good friend Sports Time Machine. He did a Fernando game today. Philip Reynolds, thank you. Check him out. Hope all is well with the new job. The original Grognard, I'm going to be checking out that update video. Max Cornelius, thank you. And Tribes Fan, thank you. Check out all those wonderful content creators. So once again, the Pirates win 5-1. Player of the game, John Candelaria, goes the distance, strikes out 8, and he only gives up 1 run. And it came back way in the top of the first. So health and happiness. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do if you want. I love you all. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace!